Samuel Benham is an award-winning New York-based jewellery designer and founder of the Samuel B Collection. Inspired by the immeasurable beauty of nature and the ancient traditions of Balinese craftsmanship, Samuel has made designing stunning jewellery his life's work. For over 35 years, Samuel has been travelling the world and drawing inspiration from exotic locations, his love of art, and the kaleidoscope of colour found in nature. From the exotic beaches and lush forests of Asia to the crystal clear waters of New Zealand, Samuel recognises that the potential of nature's bounty is limitless. Revered for his sophisticated ability to infuse contemporary design with old-world techniques, Samuel's jewellery has a timeless appeal and honest tradition. Partnering with some of the finest jewellery artisans in Bali, many of whom are direct descendants of the royal court of Bali and Thailand, has guaranteed that each piece of jewellery from the Samuel B collection embodies perfection. Immerse yourself in the beauty of this divine and meaningful collection by Samuel B.
Oh gosh, that vision just gives me goosebumps. Hello and welcome. We are live here at Openshop with the final 2 hours with the gorgeous Mr. Samuel B. Now this has been an incredible journey. Samuel and I were just saying, we can't believe he's here. You know, it's taken 4 months to put a collection together. Samuel never thought he was coming back to Australia. And you at home, Nikki V, Openshop, Nikki V, where is Samuel B? We need Samuel B. And he heard the call.
I tell you, I know Nikki for decades. You know, we worked together long ago, and it's so exciting to be back. One of the reasons I'm back here is you, because you got in touch with me, and but the reason we have this success of this show is going to be about my Balinese artisans. They put their heart and soul in every single piece they made and craft, and they, you know, it's done flawlessly, it's done to perfection. It all starts with the finest pure silver and an 18-karat gold on this, you know, what most of my pieces that you can find on surface of the earth, and the rest of the magic is done by these amazing artisans. These are the type of jewelry that within our lifetime they are not going to be around anymore because they are extremely labor intensive, and younger generation don't have the patience. You know, you will see jewelry in mass production setting, assembly line, mass production, but these are done one at a time, each by hand, and with genuine gemstones. And
and I've got to tell you that you have embraced Samuel. And yesterday we had a 2-hour show and we had sellout after sellout, and it just gives me joy to know that you're going to get these pieces. You've been waiting for this kind of jewelry, and we've got brand new items for you to see today, and everything has a meaning. It's a harmonious fusion of old and new, traditional and contemporary, nature's wonder and man's artistry. And Samuel, it's his life work, over 35 years in the industry, and he's award-winning. So he's been voted, he's won some of the most biggest awards that you could think of in jewelry.
Spectrum Award,
JCK, you name it.
It's part of it is me, part of it is my amazing artisans. I'm so proud of them.
Now, we're going to get on with the show, and we're going to start with what was our daily early bird special this morning. You've got a choice of 3 different colours. Now, you need to get in quick for this because I think we sold about 30-40% of our stock this morning. Now, we're going to start with the blue topaz. They're all of the same design. We've got a blue topaz, we've got a citrine, and we've got an amethyst. So different item numbers. So 301095 for the trillion cut blue topaz. You've got 2 carats, so a carat in each end cap, and 18-karat gold. That's not been painted on, that is genuine gold, and Samuel's going to tell you all about this design. It's $109. Now, it should be $249. This is a couture piece that you are getting. Also, with your afterpay, you can pay over 4 months. This could be your foray into the world of Samuel B. You will start to become a collector, and that's what happened before when Samuel was in Australia. He had a lot of people who became collectors, and you become curators of these designs. So that is the blue topaz. I'm just going to give the item number, Samuel, and then I'm going to ask if you could tell us a little bit more. The next one I fell in love with, I've just got this love affair at the moment with citrine that has been developing over the past couple of years, but it has to be beautiful quality, and you have the most spectacular quality citrine here. And again, you've got 2 carats, a carat on each end cap. So that is 301096 for the citrine. Now, I'm now going to pick the amethyst, which is my birthstone. All you February babies out there, you're going to love this. The most finest African amethyst. And look at that hinge. These are easy to wear, significant in weight, and you have got the 18 karat gold, 301097. Now, if you have any questions or you want to come and connect in and say hi, please email, because we're live for the next 2 hours. And then this gentleman goes home. We've snatched him from his Thanksgiving. So he's going to get home.
I'm heading back. Hopefully I make it to the late dinner.
Hopefully he makes it for the late dinner in Thanksgiving in New York. Live at openshop.com.au. Now, Samuel, tell us all about this bangle.
I tell you, I'm known for my twisted cable bangle. I've been making these for decades. And on this one, I tell you, this is my first time visiting in Australia in years. And I had to do something. I had to make it affordable. I had to make it, you know, all I can tell you, price doesn't tell you the story. These are the prices reserved for a pinky ring, smallest pendant, something jewelry that even doesn't get noticed. Will get noticed. Entirely made by hand, precious metal, gemstone of exceptional color, cut, and quality, AAA, you know, amazing choices, 3 of the most favorite colors, African amethyst, golden citrine, and Brazilian electric Swiss blue topaz. But every single bangle is entirely made by hand. What does it mean? Every one, for a team of artisans, take more than 18 hours, days to put together. You know, it all starts with a simple sketch, but the rest of the magic is done.
This is labor intensive.
This is extremely labor. Every single one is twisted by hand. In 20 seconds of video, it doesn't show hundreds of steps that goes into making and putting these things together by a team of artisans, 4 generations of artisans. In it, this is from my Royal Valley collection, and but
it's the polishing that goes into it, the twisting of the cable by hand. As Samuel's saying, that's not done by a machine, and these are traditional tools. And I just got to quickly update you. Actually, sorry, citrine. We've got 7 left.
Wow.
7 remaining. So if citrine is yours, and that's the middle one that you can see here, a beautiful golden citrine, by the way. If that's the one that you're after,
so limited.
$27.25 to get it home.
Good
with
luck.
4 afterpays, and you have got that free express delivery and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's only 7 left of these. $140 saving. This is unheard of. Our buyer's done so well working with Samuel to get the collection together in time for Christmas. You've spent 4 months getting this collection together, because we can't just say, Samuel, we want 100 of those, because they have to be made to order.
It's really challenging environment in Island of Bali. You know, originally I've been traveling Orient for 40 plus years. About 30 years ago, I discovered Bali. It was a game changer for me. And then I traveled extensively all around Bali, worked with so many different workshops. There were hundreds of them, more than 300 workshops and villages that made fine handmade. Nowadays, I go there, less than 100.
Yeah, it's a dying art.
This is dying art, exactly. But the look is timeless, it's classic. Twisted cable bangle been around for thousands of years. The same way that we make ours, the Romans used to make it. The gladiators had it on their wrist, and the kings and queens. It's a very popular. It's a style, elements of design that goes into make and crafting this piece. Elements of design mean scroll work, granulation, bead work, and amazing details. They will make them timeless classic, these elements. They will never go out of styles. You snap it on. And for price that you buy all three of them.
I would stack them, yeah, definitely.
Go to the fine department store. Go to a fine jewelry store. Go to someone. They tell you all three of them added up together is much less than one piece that you can't find in retail.
Totally. Now, I just want to point some little elements. This is genuine 18 karat gold. We're not looking at a plating here. Not that there's anything wrong with plating, but I'm just saying the price literally is costume jewelry price, $109 for a noble metal. This has all been hand woven, hand twisted cable. It's again an art. The scroll work has all been done by hand. The setting, the beauty of the trillion cut, 2 carats, 1 carat on either end cap. It is unique and it is beautiful. Now, amethyst is our fastest moving now. We've got some other amethysts coming up this hour, so perhaps you want to hang on for that as well. But literally, this got all the elements.
It is. This is a silver type of jewelry that makes you look younger, feel younger. You hold these pieces, you feel the heft, you feel the quality, you feel the substance, and the gemstones are, they have their sparkle to them. They are AAA quality, exceptionally cut. And then I tell you, don't take this event for granted. This is my last 2 hours. It will be months before I be able to put anything together and come back here. We are already talking to the amazing team, Vanessa and Zari and everybody else. But it will take time.
Do you know what? I've had people from American networks actually write in the past couple of days on my social media. This man is an incredible man. What a beautiful man. I was with him only last week on TV at X Network. And these are other, vendors. You are just loved around the world.
I tell you, I figured it out. More you give in life, more you get back. This is a law of nature. It's a circle of life. Whatever you give, you get back, and sometimes even more. And for my Balinese art system, they are into amazing people. They are into random act of kindness. They are just, every time I do something with them, it's just like my family, and they energize me to do more and promote what they are making. So this is.
I have got something that is going to set the phones into a frenzy. Now, who doesn't love owls? The owl spirit animal. The owl has the power to see in the dark. The owl, as a spirit animal, guides you to see beyond the veil of all sorts of illusions. The owl sees what's kept hidden. It is a symbol of wisdom, and it is a beautiful bird. And look at this. We have got little amethyst eyes, but it's the work that's gone into every last feather that is mind-blowing. Now, this is on an enhancer bell at $139. You're not just getting the pendant, you're also getting a chain. And I want to show you how I would wear it as well on a string of pearls, because you've got the ability to do that. Now, congratulations on this owl. I think that you can't go wrong with an owl.
These are for owl collectors. These are animal-inspired jewelry is huge. You see it on the fashion runways, you see it on fashion magazine, back cover, front cover. You see them on celebrities, but this one is done to perfection. This is going to be exceed your expectation. There is so much myth, legend, and folklore, as you mentioned, the wisdom and what stands. But this one is fun, is whimsical. It's a go-getter, usually the owls you see in a retail.
They're pompous and regal and looking down their nose.
Sitting quiet and thinking, but this one have intense focus eyes. And this is for someone who is go-getter, who wants to converse. It's a conversation starter. It's going to be your your fun piece, and everybody around here in the studio, they were having fun.
They went straight to the owl,
Yes.
didn't they? Now, it is an enhancer bell. We're going to pop it on some pearls so you can see it, because I know a lot of you have got pearls at home. There are different ways you can wear this as a collier, but also it's a wonderful gift for somebody. The owl, as I said, symbolizes the ability to cut through illusions and to see the real meaning in things. It's just an incredible animal throughout, you know, history and legend and lore, and I know that it's a totem for a lot of people. It's a spirit animal, but you will feel it's quite a powerful owl. This one.
This will make an unforgettable gift. This is the details are intricate. Look at the beak. Look at the nose. Look at the heart, all done in 18-karat gold. Look at the amazing detail. That's, you see the patina and oxidation, the underlaying part and polished part. It's, it gives that extra depth and dimension. There is a heft to it, there is a presence to it, and this is one of the most intricate creatures that I ever done. And sometimes you make a wish, put it around your neck, and let's go get it. And
let's go get it.
Let's go fly the world and discover. And people are going to come up to you. They're going to come up to you and ask, where did you get that? Where did you? It's so fun.
Beautiful. And when you look closer, see, I love it on the pearls. I've got a lot of pearls, and with the enhancer bell, I just collect things with enhancer bells.
It comes with a chain.
It does come with a chain,
but it's
if you
so
want to
dynamic.
Wear it, dynamic, you can wear it in so many different ways. Do you see the beak? It's 18-karat gold. And coming down on his little crest here, there's 18-karat gold. And the little eyes that are piercing you with amethyst, and
yes.
the wings are out. The wings are saying, "Okay, guys, come and get it."
Yes, and what a symbol! It signifies wisdom, true insight, and intuition, and.
We predicted our audience would love this, and you are. Thank you so much for supporting Samuel B. This is his final 2 hours. Now, he bought the owl this hour. Email in, because we'd love to hear from you, because always there is a story with our viewers. They may have bought it for a sister or themselves, or because it reminds them of something. And we love your stories. It gives meaning to us as well. Live at openshop.com.au. I can't get over the price at $139 for something that has been handmade, handcrafted, hand set, a really special launch price. 301073 is the item number, and we're going to start to move on. Use the Afterpay and know that you're going to get double credit points with that. So you'll get $20 back in credit points that will be launched into your account on the 15th of the following month. Now we're going to move on to another bracelet, and this is pretty special. This is the only piece, I believe, in the hour that is pink amethyst. I know there's a lot of collectors out there who love their pink amethyst. And the work, the intricacy on this is just indicative of Samuel and his artisans. Now, you're saving $250. 301074 is the all-important item number. You have free express delivery. Samuel, you're spoiling us with this piece.
Entirely hand-braided, hand-woven. It's all about, the chain is all about twisting and turning strands of silver, turning it into a silky smooth finish, adding the texture on it, creating the end cap, and creating the setting that the gemstone checkerboard top, pink amethyst go. And that's an exceptionally cut, that's a fine quality. Pink is so soft, and it's so, it's a family of the amethyst, but it's like a Rose de France.
Rose de France.
Yes,
yeah, I was just going to say that you're reading my mind. We're in sync these past 2 days.
We are. We've been around each other for a
long
last few
time.
days.
Now, our buyer was very excited about this piece because, it is a $600 piece, and you can see why with all of that work. Now, for me, it's like they've taken a piece of lace and perhaps dipped it in silver. That is how intricate the weaving is. If you can imagine weaving with silver, it is difficult. No two will ever be the same. You've got the emotion, you've got the sentiment of the person that did that with their own hands. Then that amethyst, a pink amethyst, a rose de France, this is 8.9 carats, so that's just 10 points shy of 10 carats of amethyst. Now, I would love to just show you the clasp on this, because this is not going anywhere. You know, you want to know that it's going to stay. You've got the figure of 8 and a beautiful box. You can
see that
engrave
casing? You see that casing? Mm-hmm. Entirely done by hand. No one else around the world that can do this caliber and quality and flawless finish of Balinese. Every time I go to island of Bali, I see team of manufacturers and designers and artisans come to Bali, but they find it challenging because not many chain braiders left in Bali.
This is a really ancient technique, isn't it?
This is an ancient technique. Every inch of that chain takes 2 hours because it's wide and it's twisted.
Wow.
So imagine 2 strands of chain on each side, and this becomes 14 inches, 2 hours each. Just the chain alone, not the end caps, not the casing, not the. It's extremely labor intensive.
Now the length is about 18.5 centimeters. I think it's a little bit more. We might have got that wrong because this is quite generous on me. And I've got quite a big bone, so I think you'll be fine with this. $349. Look at that pink amethyst, just 10 points shy of 9 carats of Rose de France.
Look at the light play.
Oh my gosh.
And
301074. Now you do have your afterpay.
Again, you know, many of you been in Bali, and maybe this piece is just you get it, you have it on. And every time you look at it, it brings you good memories. You know, to me, jewelry is all about lifting up your spirit. It's not about, okay, I have this is thousands of dollars or this is priceless. It is all about bringing around you positive energy, which is, these are extremely labor intensive. They put their heart and soul. And this is one of those pieces that does it. Brings you good memories, brings you positive, and you have beautiful work of art on top. And it gets noticed.
This is a clever purchase for collectors out there. Truly it is. And, you know, this is a massive saving, and only while stocks last. I can't be saying that we can restock on this price. This is a special launch price to introduce Samuel back to Australia. We're counting it down now at single figures. Can I leave it on just for a bit? It's true, it's got an energy. Now we're going to move on. Can I just quickly read an email from Belinda? Hi, Nikki and Samuel. Love the owl pendant as it reminds me of my mum who I lost last year. She loved owls and the work on his wings is amazing. He's definitely on my wish list, and that's from Belinda. Thank you, Belinda.
Thank you, Belinda.
Everybody has a story.
You know, I have when I walk into my own workshop in Bali, we have 2 owls sitting on either side of the entrance.
Wow.
And one of them is gray, one of them is white.
And what does it mean to you?
It brings the nature, it brings the harmony, it means the calm and quiet and wisdom. And every time I look at it, it's for you, it might be your own story. Maybe it was for Belinda, it was the mother. For someone is just
something else.
It's symbol of, go be wise and go out and get whatever you want in life. Maybe it's for your. It will be the most amazing gift to someone who wants to go discover the world.
Now,
open your wings
and fly. You deserve it. Now we're going to have a look at some beautiful amethyst earrings. These are, in my humble opinion, some of the finest amethyst I've seen for a long time. That beautiful African color. These are $179, 301063. And what you can see while they're laying there on the inlaid plate is all of the work around. We'll get to the stones in a moment, but just look at the work that's gone into these, Samuel.
You know, you see the twisted rope around. That's created by hand. That's twisted by hand, and it's added to the top. Even the casing that holds the gemstones are done. It's done and polished, and the rest is a carving and chisel. Even the shepherd hook on the top, that is exceptionally detailed, and with the scroll works that my Balinese artisans are so renowned. You are not settling for ordinary again. You're going for the best. This is, go with this earring to finest jewelry store that might carry, you know, some Balinese pieces, and put it next to the best of what they have. You're going to say, how did we do it at this kind of prices, and why is it? You know, again, this is it's direct to you from Bali through my quality control and straight to coming to the studios here, Openshop here, and passing through their quality control, and no shortcut. Look at this saturation of color. It's deep, rich, amazing African amethyst checkerboard top. You know, this is, to me, I use a cushion shape because it's perfect marriage of old and new. You have Balinese artisanship, and a cushion shape is more like a newer shape. It's not oval or it's not round, you know. And it's a modern classic.
It is a modern classic. 301063 is the item number. Now, amethyst was one of our biggest sellers yesterday, along with the blue topaz. Now, the stone weight, you're getting 6.5 carats. So what's that? 3.75. I can't work it out. It's over 3.5 carats in each ear. Thank you, producer Sari, with your calculator. Not. It's over 3.5 carats in each ear. And you have the silver weight of 6.5 grams. You know, this is a harmonious fusion of old and new, the traditional and the contemporary, artistry, and you have the 4 payments. Thank you so much for joining us at Openshop. We're live, but this is the final show for Samuel Benham before we send him back to his Thanksgiving dinner in New York. And here you are, at Temple
and my workshop,
and your workshop,
my QA team.
And that's your wife?
That's my wife, and that's me at the temple, which the river runs through it.
Yeah.
One of those. And again, it's all, you know, many of you maybe visited Bali, and these are like a gentle reminder of, you know, amazing memories you had maybe on your vacation, maybe on your, you know, whatever.
For me, I go to reset, and, you know, I travel alone, and as a female traveling alone, it's always a bit, you know, people say, how do you do it, Nick? And I say, because I have the most amazing protection around me. I've made, you know, some wonderful Balinese friends, and it's like, if I don't come down for breakfast in the morning, Miss Nikki, where are you? They know where I am at every single minute of the day. That is how safe I feel, and peaceful and rested and cared for and nurtured and loved. And that is the nature of true Balinese people.
You know, these are amazing people. These are people that before they can read and write, they can do most amazing thing with their hands, with their soul, wood carving and singing and dancing, and part of it is their silversmithing. You know, say these artisans are. I don't know if it's in DNA. I don't know if, you know, as I mentioned to you yesterday, there are 17,000 islands in Indonesia. Only one Bali.
Only one Bali.
It's a culture. It's infused with so much energy and just.
And you can feel it in this jewelry, because a lot of this jewelry is set beside the offerings. Every day, the ladies make the offerings, and the
offering baskets.
And the offering baskets, and so the jewelry comes with a blessing.
Yeah, they put it on their offering basket. They take it to the corner of workshop, and then it goes through the ritual of they sing and chant, and
that's your jewelry.
You know, and
that's what it's coming for.
You know, and then it looks beautiful. It's not just, you know, romancing. Oh, it's because they sing and chant. you have a beautiful work of art. You have a type of jewelry that it's not going to be around for that long, because younger generation, even for me, I don't have as many artisans as I used to have 20 years ago, because younger generations, they just want to get on their moped. They discovered moped and their phone, and they want to go to the
moped in that video. We saw you.
The cameraman was right in front of me. I didn't know I had to brake or. I just.
Now we're going to stick with our amethyst at $329, 301060. This is a spectacular pendant that does come with the popcorn chain. Now, the stone is about 5.5 carats.
That's huge.
It's 18 inches plus a 2.5-inch extender on the length, so you've got 20.5 inch. Oh, everything's in inches. It should be in centimeters. I can't convert that. Sorry, that's old money. Anyway.
My calculator is jet lag. So
yours is jet lag. Sari doesn't know what one looks like. I'm still working with an abacus. No, but this stone is just divine. I need to pop this on, I think, if I may. Now, you can join us on 132580. Please come and email Samuel. We are live. We would love to hear from you before he jets off. I know that it's meant an awful lot to so many of you that he came, that he heard the call and he came. And there's a lot of wishes that have come in for him. And bringing us pieces that are couture pieces at just crazy prices. Now, I'm spotting some 18 karat gold on there. Tell me about the whole setting, Samuel.
Again, the chain is included, and this gemstone is set in bezel setting. That's the way every gemstone was set hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. The prong setting is something new, and then the rest of the magic is done by my Balinese artisans. The rope work that halos around the center gemstone, the exceptionally detailed carving and chiseling of the silver, and adding that patina and oxidation that separates the polished against underlaying part, and which gives it extra depth and dimension. But to get it is become your go-to pendant, necklace, and you will find so much joy and optimism in that saturation of the color, that exceptionally cut. And
now I've got to just give you an update on this. Sorry. I'll just give you an update on this. This is, we're approaching a sellout. We're not kidding. You loved it. This is nearly 9 carats of Rose de France, pink amethyst.
That's the most labor-intensive piece in the entire show. That takes almost a week for a team of artisans to finish it.
Yeah. Now, 301074, use those payments. This is highly collectible, amazing saving, and the craftsmanship is impeccable. And listen, Samuel, we know Bali is your heart and soul. It is truly there, and we can feel that in these pieces.
Should I go to Bali? I miss Bali. We talked about Bali so much. I need to get back. Can you, or are you going to?
Well, I think we're going to do a remote.
Why not?
We're going to do a remote
Why not?
from
We
Bali.
have the background is beautiful. And come to TV. If you're in the kitchen or something, just take a look. We are having fun here.
We are.
We are selling so many sold quantities. Well, let's have fun.
It's so true. Now, this is
this is
Bali.
straw hats that they make by hand in Bali. Everything they touch is turned into a work of art. From the jewelry, from the offering baskets, from everything you see.
It is, and it's community and families as well. And when you leave, get away from the areas like Seminyak and down, and
you go.
Head north.
Deep inside, and then you be off the beaten path to one of those. Discover amazing things, and get back into a different era and time.
You just come, you get a different piece, a sense of, I don't know, just something. Anyway, now, maybe this is your first foray into the world of Samuel B. This is a great way to start. Now, the ring that we had yesterday in the blue topaz was so popular. We have this in amethyst today. Now, what can you get for $79? I wanted to buy a really lovely bottle of champagne for my friend's birthday the other day. Couldn't get it for $79.
No, you can't.
Seriously. Something like this is timeless. Meaning, intention, and blessing. And this is a briolette, isn't it? That you're
this is a briolette cut. Briolette cut means checkerboard top in front on the top of the gemstone and same checkerboard top. So it does have that lighter, feeling to it. There's something amazing about briolette cut. And this is all about having an affordable luxury, entirely done by hand, and it's low profile, it's comfortable, it's one of those you put it on and you don't want to take it off.
It's very true. Now, I'm going to pop it on. There's something I want to say. Samuel taught me a long time ago, and that's kind of like his thing is, one piece at a time, one of a kind, and each by hand. And that goes for the same as the I wanted to say $600. This that's valued at $349 does the same for that as it does for a $79 piece. Now, every piece comes with a warranty card. And register your purchase at samuelb.com. There's a warranty card, and it also has, can you pass me yours with the little...
we stand behind the pouch?
Yeah, no, the cleaner.
Okay.
It's got its own cleaner as well.
So let me open it up. So you open it up.
Now I'm going to update you on some sizes.
So
S and T, we're down to 1, if
so
that's your size.
So this is what you get. So with this, silver by nature, I don't rhodium plate my silver because it starts with the finest pure silver that anyone can find on the surface of the earth. No recycled silver, no scrap silver.
Because it has to have the purity for the blessing and everything else.
It ends up in an offering basket, and they want it to be pure. So you put it aside, it gets a little bit patina, you use this polishing cloth, and you will get the original shine back anytime. A few months down the road, we wipe it, original back, and
Samuel stands by every purchase, and it comes with a warranty. But you've also got, free express delivery from us. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and this is kind of one of those no-guilt purchases. If you want to get it home and see the work for yourself and try out Openshop for the very first time. Come and join the family. Great way to do it.
Guilt-free purchase, gentle pricing.
Gentle pricing, and if it's your first ever purchase with us, you're going to get 10% off that.
And I tell you, so many of the pieces on this show, especially this event, we went back and forth with Vanessa to make sure all I can tell you, not all of them are financial winner for us, not for this network. We are just introducing you, and you will end up having so much joy and at the end result, we want you to come back for more.
Totally.
We want to start you on a journey of lifetime of collecting these irreplaceable pieces that's not going to be around forever.
Some people collect stamps, some people collect glassware. I love collecting jewelry, and when you find something like Samuel B, you may fall in love with all of his amethyst or his citrine or his animals or his multi-gems. Now, what have you got? Oh, you've got the basket there.
Yeah, just...
This is the offering basket.
This is the offering basket, heading to the corner of the temple to do the offering, and it's amazing. Many of you have seen it, but I've seen it hundreds of times, and still, anytime I see it, it's fresh, it's brand new, it's the world stops, and you observe, and
I think that's what we need to do quite often, is just stop You know, it's just
and
everything's so
interject
fast, and we're getting so many images thrown at us daily.
Yeah, you're on the phone and this and that,
yeah,
fast,
totally,
deadlines, and this is, it will bring a smile on your face. It's all genuine. These are gemstones that God gave us to enjoy, you know, just created for us to discover. This is your own gemstone collection. You have pear shape, you have marquee, trillion, round, oval. You cannot miss it. And then amazing. This is all about bringing positive energy around you. You look at it, it's what a way to start the day.
Samuel B, I have just looked at the price. Can somebody shut the front door? $249 and $150 saving. This is unheard of. You have got 5.71 carats of gemstones here.
This has been my most popular multicolored necklace of last, I don't know, many years that I've been making this.
But look at the quality of those gemstones. We've got peridot, iolite, amethyst, rhodolite, citrine, different topaz. Look at this.
And every setting, you see the oval.
Yeah.
There's a rope work around it.
Yeah.
You know, there are some settings that are just simple classic line, and no detail is left to imagination so much. And still, you know, there's depth, and you see the fleur-de-lis on either end that's connecting to the chain, and you will own a piece of history and culture. The gemstones were cut in Jaipur, India. Some of them in Thailand.
Gem cutters in the world. I've been
you know,
to
the workshop that I work with is in a castle, 400 years old. Still, you know, the gemstone cutter are still sitting on the floor.
No.
It's that, you know, you've been a Pink City, you know, Jack.
Wow.
And this is where the gemstone. This is gemstone. The rough comes from 4 corners of the world. Peridot from Arizona, the blue topaz from South America, and you know, all you have. This is going to be a tanzanite from Africa.
And look at the citrine. The color of that citrine is breathtaking.
Again, sometimes I get excited. I feel like, you know, maybe I'm over, but believe me, this is no risk satisfaction. Once you get it, take it to a fine jeweler, and they're going to say, how did you do it? Who is the source? Maybe I want to, and I want to hook up with that source. But
a total of 5.71 carats, lovingly faceted. We've got London blue topaz in there, rhodolite, tanzanite, iolite. It's all in. That is a cocktail, a rainbow cocktail of joy.
Always rainbow always been symbol of hope and new beginning, just like what happens on Noah's Ark when they saw the rainbow, and you know, God promised that, you know, He's never going to bring that kind of. It's again, for everyone, it's a different story.
Yeah, everyone's got their own rainbow
For someone,
story.
is maybe passed through a hardship. Maybe they had cancer. You know, maybe my wife had it, and you know, she loved wearing a rainbow because she got over it, and she's she's. And for some people, they accomplish. So you know, but this is, you will not be disappointed. Don't let the price.
This is going to go. End of story. If you're watching a repeat later, go to our website on openshop.com.au. We're live at the moment, but I just know that stuff sells throughout the day as well. Now we've got an email from Mary Dower, gorgeous Mary. Good morning, Mickey V and Samuel. I'm watching your show. I love jewellery that comes with a story. Samuel, your fantastic pieces of wearable art are breathtaking. I can see a few pieces coming to my home. Have a safe journey home.
Wow.
Oh, Mary. And that's from Big Hugs. And Mary's a big jewellery, like she knows her jewellery. Hardcore knows her jewellery. So that is an amazing compliment.
She knows how to collect.
She knows how to collect. Right, now we're going to move on.
You know.
Now, what was that, sorry? You've loved citrine, this event. One of our biggest sellers has been citrine as a gemstone. Now we have got the ring for you. Now I do believe, and I said this yesterday with the blue topaz, that this could be unisex. I think that a man could wear this on a pinky. It's quite a strong, bold ring, isn't it?
I love the sunny personality of citrine. And this is the ring. Originally, I made it almost 10 years ago. But I have this customer that, I used to make pieces that were 100,000, 50,000, before I get into Balinese, but I do what I love. And I had this customer, he said he wanted to create a ring that everything from Bali is loaded up to it. She wanted every element. She wanted the rope work. She wanted the scroll work. She wanted granulation bead work. She wanted the carving and chiseling. And then I told her, this is, it's challenging. It's not, what you want, all of them in one place. Back and forth. This was the end result. I got the permission to make it for other people because hers is in 18 karat solid gold.
Wow.
So this is back and forth many times, and I never thought I can do this one. But this is timeless. This is classic. It's powerful. This is you will treasure this piece. This is your go-to ring, because there's a depth, and you show the under gallery, because that's what touches your skin. That's what makes it so
We've only got one behind all of these now. Hang on, I'm trying to, there we go. Can you see that?
Sorry, it's just, this isn't, people are not going to see that, but it's there. It's done. That
smooth
essence of this piece is done to perfection. It's a plating. They cut through it, they put it on a wooden dowel, and then they bound it inside that thing. Is ton of silver.
We've actually got 7.25 grams of silver just in this ring alone.
You will own a piece of history and a culture of these amazing people. Every time, maybe you travel there, every time you look at it, for just the tiniest time, it brings you great memories from Bali, and that's priceless.
This is so beautiful. We've got one left behind, every size, $109, that's it. That is guilt-free art right there. 301100. Take the Afterpay. Free express delivery right to your door. Now we've got a couple of pieces left in this hour, then we've got one more live hour after this, and that is it. Now I've got to do an update on the pink amethyst bracelet again. How are we doing? We're counting it down. This is one of our biggest sellers this hour. So we are very, very low single figures on that if you want to get hold of that. Incredible value. Nearly 10 carats, 9 carats, forgive me. 8.9 carats of pink amethyst. And that would normally be $600, but it's today $349 with 4 payments of $87.25. Actually, we've got maybe 3 or 4 left. Well done. That will go. Now we're going to move on to something that's close to my heart. There's actually it's the logo of my company. It is the dragonfly, and the dragonfly, for so many of you out there, I know has such a potent symbolism. $249, 301078 is the item number. You've got the free express delivery. If this is your first purchase item, you will get 10% off. If you buy this, you will get double credit points of $40. Now, the dragonfly signifies happiness, it signifies speed, it signifies purity, transformation. It is one of the most amazing creatures that has the ability to it's the only creature, I think, that can move in all 6 directions, which I think gives something so fragile and beautiful a sense of power and poise.
This is made and crafted to perfection. There is so much heft, there is so much depth and dimension. Look at the wings. Every little silver scroll work you see on it is added one element of design. They get strands of silver cut it with basic primitive tools to tiniest little pieces, and they create that pictorial look. And then you see the gold. You see the gold elements that are done, elongated, pear-shaped design, added one at a time. And then the dragonfly, as you mentioned, it is amazing symbol. For Balinese, it's dragonfly is their guardian angel.
Yeah.
For Balinese, even kings and queens in our island of Bali, they consider themselves descendant to dragons and dragonflies, and
yes.
and you know, they sometimes to their little kids, they give some villages, they give little amulets of dragonfly to protect their little kids, you know, going out, and it's a soulful treasure. It's hovering over the heart, and again, it's been.
I love that you say that, a soulful treasure that is hovering over the heart. That strikes such a chord.
You know, about a few years ago, I was in my workshop, and suddenly I noticed there was a celebration. And they had cakes and cookies, and, you know, I just, you know, go and say, what's going on? It says, oh, one of the ladies in the workshop had dreamt about the dragonflies. And it's a good omen for them. It's a good cause for celebration.
That she dreamed about the dragonflies, and they had a celebration. Every day's a celebration, you know, in Bali, isn't it?
Yes, and
wow.
they bring stories from the beyond and from the past, and from people that are been in your life and they're not. And that's some of the stories say that to them. So it's when the dragonfly comes, they bring in the good stories from the world beyond for them.
From beyond because the dragonfly dances between the veils. You know, it can move. You know, it can fly like a helicopter. It can hover. It can go up. It can go down. It's just this magical creature.
Yes, hovers, yeah. But it will look good. You get noticed. Animal-inspired jewelry is huge, and the way we made it in quality. We made it to last a lifetime and more. We made it to be a little piece of treasure. Again, as I mentioned, maybe for you, it's just you put it around, you know. It
feels beautiful. It's 23.75 grams in weight. That's 2/3 of an ounce of silver here, and you have got 18 karat gold. Not plating, not vermeil, you have the gold, 18 karat gold on here as well, on the wings. Now, to keep in contact with the story, we've got the earrings. And the earrings are a silly price because, again, you've got 18 karat gold. 301079. How have we done this? Come on.
I don't know. It was back and forth.
Yesterday, I was getting into Samuel about these plates that his wife makes, and the viewers want them as well. Now I've spotted a pen that you've bought on
set.
This
is my pen.
It's a bit special.
Gem-studded, yeah. This is all handmade.
Gem-studded, all handmade.
This is...
That's gorgeous.
That's made for a print. Right, so I want the pens next time as well as the plates.
It's functional, you know, it opens.
Samuel B. Stationery, Samuel B. Homewares. Right, I'm going to pop these earrings in. Samuel, again, we're getting the 18 karat gold on the earrings, on the wings, from every angle.
I'm going back to Bali again. I'm transporting myself to Bali.
Can I call you Couture? Can I do that?
Okay. So the reason I have this, I love it. I collect these hats.
Yeah.
I have hundreds of them in my office in New York. I have it in my villa in Bali. And every village have their own fabric. They have their own batik, budanga, they created from a batik. And then I'm in Bali.
He's at home. Do you know what? After working with him yesterday, I was there like this on Jetstar, Virgin, Qantas. I'm like, I can't wait for Christmas. Let's get on holiday. Right, okay, these earrings are $79.
I tell you, you find joy and optimism. You will find so much pleasure in these pieces. And that's what you want. You want jewelry not to be just unaffordable, expensive. You want it to be affordable. You want it to be fine. You want it to be your little treasure that down the road you're going to be keeping it for a few decades and handing it down to next generation. And they're going to say, "Wow, how cool you were, and it's precious metal, and the silver prices are heading up again."
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
crazy.
couldn't believe it. Even, these will absolutely not last. We're approaching limited already. The hit prediction, 18 karat gold and sterling silver and the dragonfly that means so much to so many of us. If you want the necklace as well, that's available, the pendant with the chain that I'm still wearing. And this is your start, maybe, to your world of Samuel B. And don't forget, you get your double credit points as well. So if you bought the necklace, you would get it would be $40 in credit points back that you can spend. It's just like money. If it's your first purchased item, you get 10% off this item. Now, we've got another whole hour coming up after this, and that's our last show with Samuel. We have to send him back to his gorgeous family where he can celebrate Thanksgiving in New York. Now, thank you. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick breather, but we've got so many more premieres coming up. We are live. Keep the emails coming in, live at openshop.com.au. Thank you to Kari, but I'm not going to thank everybody because we're going to be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. See you soon.
Bye.